G'day, I'm Cameron Gledhill and I'm going to talk to you about exercise motivation. First, the basics of motivation. Motivation gives our actions energy and direction. Motivation is the driving force behind all our actions and is the reason why we do anything at all. If there was no form of motivation present, a person would not even perform everyday tasks such as getting out of bed in the morning. Motivation consists of three main areas: foundation, like buying a gym membership; determination, going to the gym; and passion, the level of effort that is applied when at the gym. There are two main types of motivation: intrinsic and extrinsic. At least one of these motivators needs to be present in order for a task to be performed, ever. But I'll get to these more later. What is exercise? Exercise is an activity requiring physical effort carried out in order to sustain or improve health and fitness. Regular exercise is also a major positive factor in maintaining good health. It has been shown to reduce the risk of obesity, certain cancers, adult-onset diabetes, and heart disease. Receiving enough exercise is a worldwide problem in today's society. In America, it was found that over 50% of the adult population does not regularly exercise. There are many different forms of exercise: flexibility, aerobic, anaerobic, strength training, and agility training. The way in which a person exercises is a completely personal decision, but the most effective form of exercise is one that is enjoyable and fun to them. When it comes to motivational theories and research, there are two main areas: self-determination theory and incentive theory. Self-determination theory mainly focuses on the importance of intrinsic motivation and what it does to driving forces of human behavior. Intrinsic motivation is the internal energizing force that compels someone to engage in activities such as exercise. Another important part of SDT is amotivation, or lack of motivation. This is something that affects a large number of people when it comes to exercise. The lack of motivation can arise from a lack of self-confidence due to a negative past experience, or even a lack of experience itself. When someone is intrinsically motivated and self-determined, they are able to gain greater satisfaction from an activity. When choosing a form of exercise, the best way to decide is to pick something that you derive some enjoyment from already. If you enjoy doing it, you're more likely to continue doing it in the future. Incentive theory of motivation, unlike SDT, is largely associated with external rewards and extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is defined as participating in a behavior or action in order to gain a preferred outcome which is completely detached from the activity itself. An example of this would be someone who allows themselves to have a food reward, like a chocolate muffin, after attending the gym. Preferable motivation for exercise should come from intrinsic motivation, but if extrinsic motivation is needed, then setting personal improvement goals as rewards rather than positive reinforcement such as food. Applying this to your exercise. When applying motivational theories practically to exercise motivation, a few things need to be established: goals, the area of exercise, and deadlines for these goals. The goals that are set need to be set by the individual that is undertaking them. They need to be meaningful to the person and setting them, or they also need to be challenging but achievable. Then it is important that the area in which to achieve these goals of exercise is one that can be enjoyed intrinsically by the person. Then, when setting deadlines for the goals, the most effective and efficient way of setting deadlines is to have smaller short-term goals along the way to ensure that you are remaining on track to achieve your overarching goal. A hint that can be used is having a single phrase that is meaningful to you on a card with you at all times that you refer to on a regular basis each day is helpful in making smaller short-term changes to everyday living and to increase your level of exercise. What to take away? Find intrinsic motivation, something that you enjoy and want to do, rather than something that seems like a whole lot of work. Making small, gradual, and continual changes makes the larger task not seem so daunting. Make it enjoyable.